today I'm going a bit Christmassy, and I'm going to demonstrate this lovely little card. Obviously my blog address is at the top there, so if you want to pop along to that, you're more than welcome, for any sizes of any dimensions. So today we're going to use two different stamp sets. Flurry of Wishes, which is in the new Autumn Winter catalogue, and Lots of Joy. So we're going to use the snowflakes with the punch that goes with it. Okay, now to start with we need cardstock, and very vanilla cardstock, and this will be 8 by 6. Okay, so 8 by 6, and then folded in half. Then for a matting purpose, so obviously our mat, Wisteria Wonder, and this comes in at 5 3/4 by 3 3/4, and then we're going to use some very vanilla to do our stamping and our decoration, and this is a 5 1/2 by 3 1/2. So here, first of all, we're going to punch out, because obviously I'm very frugal. I'm going to punch out my my bits that I need first of all. Okay. I think I'm okay with that, and one of these. Okay, now if you've watched any of my other videos, you know that we're not going to obviously show these at all. So now we're going to stick this onto my very vanilla cardstock with a bit of Tombow, and this is a new Tombow glue. So I go through it quite a lot. Now this again video is for my craft club ladies, so that they can visit this and just to see how this card's all put together, and then they can obviously start me, and to see how things are actually done, because we never get time when we go through obviously and make stuff. It's all very, very, very quick, and sometimes you forget. And of course my daughter as well, because she said that she actually likes my videos. So we've adhered this on. Okay, so I'm going to pop that to one side. I'm going to bring in my stamps, and obviously I'm going to use Wisteria Wonder. Now with this, if I show you from here, we've done half and half. I've embossed half using an embossing file, and I've stamped half as well, and then obviously put lace over the top of it. Okay, so I'm going to bring in, and I'm going to eyeball this. So I'm going to use my grid as a marker. I think around about there, and then I'm going to bring in some. Normally I would take this down, but just for quickness and obviously to show you. So we're going to stamp off the random as you like your snowflakes to make, and it doesn't matter, like that one hasn't stamped, it really doesn't matter, because I think more random and better, because we're going to cover that up anyway. Okay, so that's Wisteria Wonder on Very Vanilla. I'm going to take this off, and now as you can see it's half and half. So I'm bringing in my embossing, so any type of embossing folder that you can actually use. This is one of my embossing folders that I've actually got in my stash. But as I say, you guys out there, you might have different embossing folders to obviously put it in. So obviously we're doing it halfway, and I'm not too sure whether any of you have actually embossed halfway before, but just to show you, we're going to run this through our big shop, but we're going to put it on the edge, so right on the edge, and then we're going to pop it through, so that we only want to emboss the plain bit of card. If I show you that, okay. I'm going to run that through my big shot, okay. Right, I'm going to bring one in that I made earlier. So you can put it like that or like that, okay. Now, Stampin' Up do some lovely embellishments, and this is one of their crocheted little embellishments that you can buy. You can get obviously different embellishments in different places. You could actually put ribbon on it as well. Now I've put double-sided tape all the way around it, and I'm going to use my pokey tool just to lift this off, and then to adhere my crocheted ribbon onto it. Gently does it. And round. Okay. There you go. So that's that bit done. Then we're going to let me have a look. Now we're going to stick this onto my card. Now you can either have the snowflakes embossed up there, or the pattern bit, or you could turn it round and have a pattern bit and the snowflakes. Is entirely up to you. And with this card I had it that way. I think I'm going to go for the same phase and time per thing. Yes, I am. Okay, so let's get my glue out, Tombow glue, and pop this, and hopefully you can see a little bit of Tombow, stick it down over this bit. There we go. And then bring this card in. That you can see. There we have the card. Okay. Now I'm going to bring in a little bit of scrap card, and we are going to just stamp two of our snowflakes. Okay. And then we're going to come in with our snowflake punch. And in actual fact, I punched it round the wrong way. I've actually stamped it round the wrong way. Silly me. Let's see. Let's bring another bit in. I can use that bit another time. None of us are perfect. Okay. And we're going to come through with our punch. Marry that up. Like so. And we're going to use these as our embellishments. Now we want some Wisteria Wonder snowflakes as well, so I'll come in with those and punch. Oops, one's just gone on the floor, but never mind, because I do have one here that I've made earlier. There we go. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to glue them. We're going to layer them up. Okay, layer and layer, and then we're going to get a little gem and pop it in the middle. And these little gems, I'm sure that you've got one in your stash that you can actually use. Now I do have one that I made earlier. Let's pop that out there. And I'm going to pop a bit of foam tape on the back. Normally I would use dimensionals, but today I'm just going to use this bit of foam tape. But you can use anything. I mean, if you don't want it to be, if you want it to lay flat, then that's fine. And we're going to pop this just there, like so. Okay. I'll pop that there. So now, again, bringing in our very vanilla, and we're going to pop a sentiment from Lots of Joy. Okay, I'm going to ink this up in our Wisteria Wonder. Pop it down. I don't think that's going to just cut this off. Then we're going to bring in our decorative labels. And we're going to like that. Okay. Here we have it. Now we're going to use our decorative labels again and come in with Wisteria Wonder. And with this Wisteria Wonder decorative labels, I'm going to do a bit of cheating. Cut it in half, nick the off, and what we're going to do is stick that one there and that one there. Now I'm going to use a little bit of double-sided tape here. So there's that double-sided tape there, and you can use any type of glue that you've got at hand in your stash. I didn't want to use Tombow because so just put the double-sided tape on, and we're just going to lift this off. My pokey tool, and then we're going to marry up, show you around, and put that there, like a cheat type of thing, and then again, so it actually frames the sentiment. Okay, I'm going to pop a little gem on, and then some double-sided tape. Here's one that I made earlier, which we're going to just pop in there. There we go. So that's my finished one, and that's the one that I made earlier. Thank you very much for watching my video. Please pop along to my blog for any information. I hope my crafting ladies out there find this really helpful, and my daughter, and have a lovely day. Bye bye for now.